Hey, Isaiah. Two opportunities on fourth down today to get a fourth down stop in the red zone. It just doesn't happen for you guys. Was that particularly frustrating, especially that play with Harrison Bailey not being able to keep him on the ground?
Yeah, it was just something that the defense always wants to stop him on fourth down, especially in the red zone. But it's something that all defenses, not just ours, just wants that to happen. Just want to get off the field, get the offense the ball.
Yeah, and looking up just at what the offense was able to do today, particularly in some short yardage situations. Just in practice, have you seen anything from them, that's changed over the last couple of weeks?
From UNLV, they did a little bit of different plays that we weren't expecting or did in practice, but it's just something that we just had to adjust, and we did today.
On your left back, Pete Burns.
Hey, Isaiah over here.
Oh.
Yeah. After last week, was there a sense among the older players on the team that you guys needed to kind of take advantage and make things happen in your favor this week?
Yeah, the whole emphasis this last week was just urgency. Everything is just right now. And then that's what we did. Everything was just right now, be intentional with it. Start out fast, and that's what we did.
How important do you think those two punt blocks were in terms of the flow of the game?
I feel like it was very important. We got a lot of momentum, gave the ball back to the offense, and plus territory. It was just great for the whole team.
And then back to your right from Pete Sampson.
Isaiah, the punt blocks, you sort of take us in what you're looking for there, why that's been an effective part of this team's identity this season.
Yeah, special teams just always something that Notre Dame always hypes on, always works on, and Coach Mace put me in the right position to wrap around a long snapper, just make a play. We've seen the opening for the last couple of games that UNLV showed, and we just took opportunity from it.
Marcus was in here and he said that this is a good football team that doesn't always play like a good football team. I was curious how you process that in terms of okay, here's what's left the rest of the season. Here's what this team can still be.
It's just something I see it as we're a really good football team. We just need to be more consistent on offense and defense. But you see on defense that we let up a couple big runs, but that's just something that we just need to be intentional with the little things, and that's what we're going to head into Syracuse with.
And then staying on your right, Mike Bernardino in the second row.
Isaiah, how do you divvy up your time in terms of film study in a week between the special teams opportunities like that, punt block especially, and your day job? And how much does Coach Mason coming up to you and say, "I got an idea"? How do you make time for that?
This goes in my film study, and this last week we had a fall break, so it was a little bit easier. So that's probably why I got a couple punt blocks, a lot more film studying with that. But I just added into my film study, and if it's just extra time I had to do, it's just extra time I had to do.
And then you have an extra coach in Bo Bauer, I guess, and Coach Mace was saying recently that Bo's kind of taken on that extra role of being breaking it down for you. Was he helpful at all in these punt blocks today? What's it like to include him, in this now that he's hurt?
It was hard to miss Bo on this game, but it was just something that he's a great captain. He always leads. He leads the special teams in the right way, and he always coaching up everybody, especially me, trying to get a punt block. He gets a couple pump blocks every year, and we're going back and forth always trying to get pump blocks, but I think I'm ahead right now.
And then staying second row, but on your left, Tyler James.
Isaiah over here. Yeah. How would you evaluate your play this season heading into today's game?
I felt like everything was just put together this game. Everything, I was getting to the quarterback. And special teams, I was getting a lot of pump blocks, 2 pump blocks. I just feel like everything just came together for me. It was just something that I was looking forward to.
Coach Freeman talked about everyone needed to be motivated after the way the last week went. How has the way this season gone maybe led into what you did today? Do you feel like you were a more motivated football team today?
I feel like we were way more motivated. It's just what Coach Freeman started off this whole week is just urgency right now. And I feel like that's what motivated us to start off the game fast. And when you make a big play, it's just easy to be motivated. You want to make that next big play on offense and on defense.
Yeah. Back to your right, Terrence Moore.
Yeah. Coach Freeman was talking about how he stressed to you guys how important it is to win at home. And I guess you guys lost 2 games at home this year, and the previous 5 years you lost 2 games altogether. How do you get that feeling back where you get that home field advantage?
It's just the mindset, and it's just like UNLV coming here just trying to take over our home. It's something that it's a mindset that we're not going to let that happen.
Do you guys talk about it between yourselves?
Yeah, we talk about it as a team, but we just have that mindset of every team that try to come in here to try and take over our home, and everyone just doesn't want to let that happen.